since we can be casual, I suggest we start with a little game, if that is all right. I mean, it's not really a game, but some questions to you. I would like to ask, who is a farmer here? Choose me. Okay, that's clear. Whose parents are farmers? 2 persons. Whose grandparents were farmers? There you go. And great-grandparents? Everyone. So that makes clear where we come from. Everyone used to be a farmer, and it's going down year by year. And in Belgium, the situation is quite sad, and the average age is also quite old, which is not so good. But I will not speak too much about the sadness of the situation and the rules which we can't follow or difficult to understand. I will just tell you my story. I took my bicycle and I drove from Leuven, which is 50 kilometers from here, to Istanbul. And while crossing the whole of Eastern Europe, I rediscovered agriculture, and especially small-scale agriculture. Also, I rediscovered, or maybe I discovered, not rediscovered, that the part culture in agriculture is not badly chosen in these countries. Everything is around this agriculture, and there is a cultural life on the land. You see people with their feet on the land, and it's something which you hardly ever see in Western Europe. Last time, a few weeks ago, I came back from Prague, and I watched 2 sides of the highway for 900 kilometers. I saw 3 farmers driving a tractor and none standing with their feet on the land. So the land is empty. There is no life there. And in Romania, in Hungary, Bulgaria, Poland, you still see it. Still see people working together on the land. And I liked it. So that's one thing that inspired me and that I wanted to do. And after 2 years of studying and doing internships the whole time, there were 2 things. One thing was that if I looked to the farms where I did my internships, one is known as maybe the best organic vegetable farm of Belgium, very efficient, and still the farmer says that he wouldn't be profitable if he didn't have a shop on the farm where he buys and sells pasta and bread and cookies and yogurt and so on. Second farm I did my internship was a dairy farm, but they kind of did everything, honeybees, fruits. So it wasn't efficient either, and the quality of the products was low. And today we would always do what we should have done 2 weeks ago. So I decided not to do this either. What I wanted to do was really earning my money with agriculture itself, with growing crops. And it seems logic, but it isn't. So at the end of this 2 years course, we were 11 people in our class, and the atmosphere was really sad. No one saw any opportunity, but going maybe social work, doing some agriculture, tourism, doing some agriculture, but pure agriculture, no one saw an opportunity of making a living. I'm not talking about big money, I'm talking about making a living. So really at the end of this course, we still did a visit to Holland, to a farm, and they are working through the system of community-supported agriculture, CSA we call it. And there my eyes went open and I thought like, okay, here is an opportunity. I think not too many people know about CSA, so I will tell you a little bit what is the difference now. It's actually saying, okay, agriculture is going that way, bigger, higher, more. I'm not going to join, I'm just going to go there and go the human way, so human scale. And in direct relation to my customers, to the clients, we call it even members, so they're really connected to the farm. They pay me in advance for the whole season. So in the end of April, everyone paid me 175 euro, it was this year, to be part of the farm. It's not like in a company that you have, how you say, aandelen? shares, so it's not like a business share, it's just a share in the harvest. So it makes that we share the risk as well, because there's always a risk in agriculture, the risk of the weather, like now. I have one of the worst years. I don't like it, I'm really sad about it, but my income is sure. And that's already a big, big difference with other farmers. And my members also share on the other side. Like last year, we had an amazing year. Everything was just growing really well. So they had much more as they paid for, actually. So that's sharing the risk, paying in advance. And also, they have possibility to look into my bookkeeping and to see what I'm doing with their money. We talk about it. They can do suggestions on what I would grow. We like tomatoes, we like peppers, we like aubergines. Yes, but we're not in Spain, I'm sorry. I can do some things. But they can tell me what they like more. For this moment, it's strawberry season. They're so happy. They come nearly every day to my field to pick their own strawberries and go home and enjoy. So they don't have to think about money every day, just like me. By the end of April, I can finish my bookkeeping more or less and concentrate on agriculture and on growing, on making the best of it. So in practical, people come to my field, like I'm speaking here, but for sure someone is harvesting strawberries at this very moment. The cherry is going to be there. I communicate through 3 systems. One is email, so I have a group mail. I sent them mail yesterday and the day before, like, okay, there is lettuce, there is cherries, there is strawberries, there is sweet peas, and so on. Second system is yellow and red flags on the field. So if there is a yellow flag next to the crop, they know they can harvest. If there is a red flag, they know they have to harvest a lot. Because I have always to say a few times a lot, because I think, oh, not harvest, it's red. But I can't put a flag by every crop where they can't harvest. And the third system of communication would be a blackboard on the field where I write down as a memory, because they read the email at home and by the time they're on the field, they forget a little bit what they can harvest. So it's important to be quite clear. Yeah, it's working, and I'm making a living without, I get 450 euro subsidies a year. You're not running a farm on this, so yes, for 99%, I'm earning my money through real agriculture.